Not so Freudian here. Welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus Dailies. We are Blue Baby today, and we are going all the way to either the dark room or the chest, because I can never remember which logo's which. But we are also not fighting Mega Satan because there's no brimstone. We live in the Dominican Republic. That what DR stands for? I'm not as up on country codes as I probably should be. Come on, give me something. Yeah, I wind up doing that in Skyrim a lot. I've got a mod where the merchants don't have ESP and somehow know what items are stolen, because that makes zero sense in any way. And it's like they might recognize what's in their own inventory that's missing, but they wouldn't know if I stole it from a shop on the other side of the map. That was actually an exploit in one of the Fable games. I think it was the first Fable game, because merchants always sold the first they set their price when you initiate the transaction. So if they have something for 10 gold, for example, you can buy 99 of the item for 990 gold, right? I have not been to the Dominican Republic. Crap. Of course that did a full heart. But, yeah. But then, because the game was kind of written to mimic an actual economy, where, the more stuff you buy, the higher the price gets. As soon as you finish the transaction, the price would jump up to, 50, so that you could sell those 99 things back for, almost 5,000 when you bought it for, 990. And then you just, do that for every item in the inventory that you don't care about. Okay. Speech 100. Yeah, most of the places I've been are, it's basically Canada. Outside of the US. I've been to every state except Hawaii. And then outside of the US, it's almost every country in Western Europe I've been to. Everything west of the Netherlands. Denmark. I don't remember which of those is further east. But, France, Germany, Switzerland, Belgium, the Netherlands, Spain, Portugal. I don't remember if the Azores were a Portuguese holding or not. But whoever owns those, I've been to them. I guess I actually haven't been to Britain, now that I think about it. Oh yeah, Italy. I'll wait on that. It will take... The dead cat will take me to, one soul heart. So I'm gonna wait and see if there are, devil items I want to buy. Because right now, if I can avoid getting hit, I can buy 2 double items, then come back, grab the dead cat, and go from half heart to a full heart, basically. And then I won't feel as bad about trading away 6 hearts. Although my dad actually bought Ticket to Ride Europe because there's a oh crap, I got hit. But the rule is the player who's been to the most European countries gets to go first. And he's been to almost all the European countries. Because he was Air Force the entire time I was growing up, and, you know, we have bases in most of those countries. So he'd go to, you know, get sent to him for meetings and random crap during the whole Kosovo situation in the 90s. And, you know, going to and from the Persian Gulf in 91 and the whole 2000s. Skyrim Alchemy Super Pro sports you can make and buy for thousands. Wow. Yeah, I thought you were talking about New Vegas, so I was going to ask about that. You know, how you were using alchemy in New Vegas. Lost maybe in some situations, it's like always going to appear. Yeah. Yeah, 99.9% of the time, you'll get a devil room on the 2nd floor with Blue Baby and Azazel and Lost. However, you can actually, like, lose out on getting one in very rare situations where the, I'll give him a penny, where the, space actually, doesn't spawn because it's a small room and the boss is blocking the only place it can spawn. Although with Azazel you can actually get a heart container. Oh, I don't even want that. Great. Oh, that's a lucky penny. I'm gonna grab 9 lives, even though it's probably stupid. Yeah, with Azazel you can pick up a heart container and then play really badly and lose all 3 of your demon hearts. Which has actually happened to me before. I believe it was because I picked up Mini Mushroom. And Mini Mushroom says it's a range up. So I was like, oh, it's a range up, I'll take it. Yeah, see, if this weren't drowned or flooded caves, I would actually say, nah, I'll be okay. But it is flooded caves, which means there's a reasonable chance I am indeed screwed. Unfortunately. Alright, shoot the enemies for me. I'm not sure what makes the Book of the Dead... Ah, dang it. He walked on spikes. Like, I'm not sure what makes it give full skeletons versus only giving bones. And also, enemies that don't have bones still spawn skeleton bits. Like those guys, they're friggin' worms. Ooh, I'll take a Midas touch. He's got the Midas touch, but he touched it too much. Gold member. Dead cat is amazing, provided you find occasional hearts afterward. Because like right now, if I manage to get a dove room on this floor, I can trade single lives for the third Austin Powers movie. Like, the villain has his, like, personal song in his discotheque that Beyonce sings. The night is done. I'm trying to remember the song that it, like, uses the melody from, but I can't remember off the top of my head. It might be Staying Alive, actually, by the... Was Staying Alive by the Bee Gees? I am so tone deaf, I am probably making 0 sense here. Like, I literally am completely tone deaf. Alright, blow that up for double room chance. You're gonna hunt me down if I don't sing about the Midas touch right now. Got the Midas touch, but he touched it too much, He's gold member, he's gold member. Yeah, that's all I can remember. Yeah, because it was Beyonce after she was in Destiny's Child, but before she, like, went solo, really, I think. This movie came out while I was in high school. Was I in high school? I'm pretty sure the first one came out maybe while I was in middle school, now that I think about it. Ah, crap. This room is hell for fighting Pete. It's not as bad as when you fight, Bloat in it, like we saw the other day. But when I'm fighting Peep and I have no tears or damage ups, because the eyeballs just ignore the rocks. And the rocks block so many shots. And Pete is so light, he moves when I hit him, so he actually gets pushed upward to where the rocks are in the way more when I start shooting him from the side. Except here I can push him into the wall instead, which helps a little. I've got 2 eyeballs to worry about. Dang it. I survived. Get arrested for murder. Freaking range up. Okay, this pisses me off. Because I don't have a bomb to kill myself and get back into this room. I just gotta hope that the, door stays open. Son of a crap. Yeah, if the door had stayed open, I could have gone back in and become Guppy. That is bullcrap. I survived Pete coming out soon. I don't know, like, if you tried to make a movie based on The Binding of Isaac, I mean, for one, I don't think anyone would, like, buy it. you know, pay for the movie. And then if you somehow manage to release it, I'm pretty sure you would just get arrested on general principle. They would be like, yeah, you didn't actually, you know, abuse any kids to make this movie, but only the kind of mind that has done lots of illegal stuff could ever book series. You know, would ever be able to come up with this crap. Okay. Good. Dude, Toxic Shock is not DPS, but it is the next best thing. And it doesn't require, like, my tier investment to kill things, which is a huge help as well. Alright, got some money. Got some keys, blow up a keeper. I have been to this item room. Alright, there is I would love to get unicorn stump or there we go. Book of Shadows is the other one. Got mutants about Polyphemus. That would actually be really iffy. Simply because I just have crap loads of tier delay. Like, I would have to hopefully kill everything in the room in a single hit. Or it would just take so long to shoot the second shot I might get hit. Alright, well, Dark Bum would help out, but that's about it. I want to say John Travolta played Goldmember, now that I think about it. Because, yeah, Michael Caine, like, the first two movies were, you know, whatever. But by the time the third movie came around, it was, like, it wasn't a pop culture phenomenon, but it was big enough that they got Tom Cruise to play, like, Austin in the... It's like at the beginning there was a fake trailer for an in-universe. Oh, I didn't even see that fly. Yeah, like there was a trailer for a in-universe movie about Austin. And they got, you know, Tom Cruise to play Austin, and Nicole Kidman, I think, was the, you know, Bond girl equivalent. Kevin Spacey was Dr. Evil, and I want to say Danny DeVito was Mini-Me. And then for, like, the real movie, they got John Travolta to be the bad guy. I mean, Mike Myers played, like, 4 characters. But then they got, Michael Caine to play, Austin's dad. Which, I mean, is Michael friggin' Caine. Oh yeah, just walk right into it instead of, you know, throwing bones at it the way you're supposed to. Oh, and there's a soul boil back there. that I'm going to have issues hitting and, you know, making get small enough that it'll not be shooting at me. Yeah, and it takes me 3 shots to kill a, pooter. I was hoping that would make a skeleton. Alright, and the fact that these are champions back here... Oh. Alright. That was absolutely the luckiest pill I've ever used. Mariposa military base. I think that my dad was actually born... I think his dad was actually stationed at an Air Force base around there. Or wait, no, that was Maricopa. Never mind. Alright, so I kind of got a DPS up. Unfortunately, it didn't actually raise my damage, which means, the, Toxic Shock isn't any stronger than it was last floor. Yeah, I don't know where Mariposa is. Maricopa's in Arizona. Come on. Even when you unlock a bomb shovel because the weak keys that are needed to defeat the mine once the all the other steps to unlock bomb shovel to unlock the forgotten, but it won't let you get a shovel when you did all the steps. Yeah, because you have to beat the first floor in under 60 seconds, I think. And then Mom will say, Isaac! Son of a crap. And then, you have to go back to the starting room, I think. And then when you walk in the center of the room, or maybe it just shows up in the center of the room, but the thing just explodes for you. It was from the first Fallout. Oh, okay. Yes, that's in California somewhere. I think. The first Fallout took place in Northern California, right? Please be something like at least moderately useful. Because I don't think I can physically beat that room that I died in just now. Like, I believe I literally cannot beat it because I can't kill the enemies fast enough as they, like, since they don't die, they just become ooze. I don't have the fire rate to kill the spider that they make before the ooze, you know, stops being ooze. I may as well see who the boss is. Yeah, because Fallout 1 and 2 kind of took place around the same area in Northern California, right? Then 3's Washington, D.C., and 4 is, Boston. 76 is West Virginia. I don't know where Tactics took place. Or I don't remember where Tactics took place. And New Vegas is obviously, you know, part of Utah, part of Nevada, part of Arizona, I think. I think you wind up in Arizona and part of it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I was so close. How come only one of them got poisoned? You bomb the middle of the floor and starting room, it won't. I didn't know you needed to bomb the floor. I thought it was just supposed to drop. Weird. Are you running any mods? Because sometimes those will screw up unlocking things. Oh wow, I managed to charm it, and so they killed each other. That actually worked out okay. Okay, for one thing, thank God it wasn't Krampus. For a second thing, I'm Guppy. No mods. Interesting. I'm also trading another life for Rotten Baby because, you know, having 0 DPS upgrades so far, no tears, no damage. Any flies I can get are 100% necessary, and I do need to find the shop. California, Nevada. I thought it kind of went up into Utah some. Of course, like I said, I haven't played it. This is just, you know, what I've heard and stuff. Like, because remember, Utah is like 50 miles east of Vegas. It's like if you go east any distance from Vegas, that's actually Utah. Okay, so it's a completely useless shop. Not Utah, okay. And I haven't actually unlocked the Lost. So I don't know. Like, if there's... You know what, I will take another 9 lives. It only costs me half a heart, and it puts me at 13 lives. Of course, that also means that I could have, you know, not taken it in the first place and become Guppy this... No, I could have become Guppy this floor anyway, even without taking that. Okay, well that more than pays for the trip in. Come on. Do video of unlock lost? You mean forgotten? Because with the Lost, you have to, like, find the missing poster and then kill yourself in a sacrifice room. Or there's, like, the weird way that you had to do it at the beginning where, like, you die as Isaac on the first floor, and then you die as Maggie on the second floor. Then you die as Judas on the third floor and Cain on the fourth floor or something. But they also had to be... You had to die specifically to certain enemies on those floors. So, you could just, you know, you could be Cain and get to the fourth floor. Or, no, I think it was the fourth set of floors. So you would actually be in the womb as Cain. And then it could just not spawn a room that had any of the enemies that you needed to kill you. So you could just get completely screwed by RNG. Because, like, the only one I remember is on the first floor. Or it was either... Yeah, I think it was the... You could either do it on the first or second floor. But you would, have to get killed by a Mullaboom. You know, one of the human popcorn-looking things with, bombs on it, with the bomb on its head. And you could restart the game 4 or 5 times before you found a room that had one of them in it. And it was this, you know, it was the same for the other characters. sacrifice rooms. Okay, balls of steel's good. Alright, so I might be able to do an unlock stream Sunday. It's definitely not going to be today or tomorrow, unfortunately. It's because I've got a really wacky work schedule. Oh my god, I got a damage up. And I was so distracted, I got hit. I'm going to get Fallout New Vegas next... Oh, Lucky Penny, that's good. Next time there's a Steam sale for it. Oh, that's super lucky. Now I just need to fight greed. Get another Steam sale. Okay, so that can't be the secret room. Well, Book of Secrets is something. Unfortunately, it just gave me the compass effect, not the blue. Let boys stop antagonizing the other viewers. Yeah, but I'm basically awake later tonight than I usually am. Because I gotta do my shift tomorrow, then like 6 hours later do a full driving shift. Which is going to be really annoying. As we'll see if there's a super secret room over here at the same time as I open this. No super secret room, but I did get some decent stuff. Wow, I am 10 minutes late to get to boss rush. But everything should be a lot faster now, considering the sheer volume of flies I'm getting. That is a tinted rock, so I may as well look for the super secret room at the same time. 2 balls of steel pills. Okay. Max out on health. Then take another balls of steel with me. Alright. Yeah, the problem is there's no, like, review to get monetized or whatever like they used to have. It's literally just, do you have 1,000 subscribers? And do you have this number of hours watched? So I've got the hours watched, I just don't have the, 1,000 subscribers. And I appreciate the thought, though. Part of the problem is that I don't have time to play a lot of other games because of how much I have to work. Which then means that I can't make any money off of YouTube, so I have to work a lot of hours. Well, yeah, that would be awesome. I just, you know, I need to be making enough that I can afford to. Did I pick up, whatchamacallit at some point? Hive mind? These flies look really big now that I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, eating baby seems like the kind of thing that would keep me from ever getting monetized, so I'm probably not going to do that. Alright, may as well. Ah, crap, the money's gonna fall in there. You know what, screw it. I got 1 penny out of that gold heart. That is a complete scam. But I'll just take the bone heart and the soul heart that's up here further. Tell you what, I'll also take this so I don't get active items. So I like Guppy's head. And I don't really need any of the other ones. Oh hey, Hollow Kid, you've been quiet. I think you said hi right at the beginning of the stream, right? Yeah, and that Cricket's head pickup made Toxic Shock so much more useful. Well, I'm quiet because you can't speak. That sounds really deep somehow. I have 16 keys. I will go ahead and open this a few times, especially if it keeps giving me keys. Would it be the FBI? I mean, I guess the FBI would investigate kidnapping, right? Kidnapping is a federal crime, I think. Like bank robbery. So I remember a cop came to like my elementary school to give the standard, don't you do illegal stuff, you'll get caught and go to jail, blah, blah, blah. And he was talking about this, oh, thank God I got it tears up. He was talking about some criminal who had been holding up Little Caesars for a while, but he kept, getting away for whatever reason. Like, he just kept holding up pizza places in, a certain area. But then he made the mistake of robbing a bank in, the same strip mall as Little Caesars he held up at the same time. And, like, because once you hold up, once you rob a bank, you're looking at federal crime, FBI involvement. And so he got caught super fast after that. Wow. Huh. And I don't remember what state that was in, because I lived in like 6 or 7 different states growing up. And I lived in different parts of Virginia 3 times. But it was kind of like 3 different states. Because, like, all the way north and then all the way south. Because all the way north is, like, basically Maryland. Because everyone that lives there works in D.C. And then all the way south, it's just Hicks and... yeah. We actually wound up Like, I mean, I was on the high school football team, and we wound up losing one of our games because the home team's referees, like, I can't quote exactly what he said, or YouTube will ban me for life, but the referee came to us before the game started and told us that we weren't going to win because we had black kids on our team. That cop's either retired or dead by now. Like, you know, he was probably pushing 60 at the time. That was 20 couple years ago. Actually, that can't be the secret room because there was a dude attached to the wall right there. Yeah, they wound up calling back a touchdown at one point. I don't know how much any of you guys know about like how the rules in football work, but one of our running backs was a black kid who, it was like an 80-yard touchdown because the kid was just dumb fast, and it got called back with a flag. They called holding on him. And like I said, I don't know how much you know about football and the rules, but essentially, oh, okay, there's the game one. Like, essentially, it's impossible to be called for holding when you're carrying the ball. Like, literally, you will never see it happen. Except in situations like that where, you know, someone's just a racist dick. Oops. Like, they just kept calling stuff like that the entire game. Oh yeah, Brimstone Guppy is absolutely amazing. Actually, I'm not going to get a different thing, so I don't care about that. So glad I finally got a Tears Up too. I probably swore, but even if the YouTube, you know, Google algorithm hears it, I think they would agree with my usage. Please don't swear. Alright. Okay, I believe the fishtail doubles the number of flies I get. So when we're talking Guppy's head, rotten baby, and just Guppy transformation, I should be getting more flies than a horse's hindquarters. Wow, 6 viewers. That might be the most I've had in a long time. And if Litboy Vulcan was it, is it a running counterfeit penny? Crap, I forget to say here's name. Congrats. Thanks. Hollow Kid. Yeah, I forgot his new handle. Sorry about that. And then I don't know who else. People that don't want to talk apparently, but you know. If I come through here and let the flies just get them to the next phase. Yeah, unfortunately, I've got like 3rd floor level damage. But thankfully, I'm getting more flies than you can shake a stick at. I have no way to double these, so... Okay, rubber cement, I think, is great. Freezing enemies is great. I don't particularly care about either of the bomb items. Feels like I'm walking on sunshine can be okay, but my brimstone's gonna be more efficient. Oh yeah, rubber cement brimstone is great. And then I get telefragged by the friggin' stain. I hate that thing. If I die and have to be a presence all the time, death may you eat my corpse. As long as it's not your fault that I'm dead. Because, like, if you hunt me down and kill me, no. You can't be involved in my death in any way. I'm definitely not taking that, let me tell you. Is it too much to ask for a decent item? That just gives me a soul heart, so I'm not going to waste the points. That, I'm not going to be using bombs, really, so... Anti-gravity brimstone is... I don't like it. This is the way it just, like, sits, and then it takes forever to hit the enemies, and if you're getting chased, it's just a pain. My rate of fire isn't high enough that I can just leave them all over the place and fill the air with death. That's basically the only time I'll take it. You can lose on, like, if you pick up soy milk, or actually if you pick up soy milk, it can make you lose all on its own if you don't get enough, other damage ups. If you pick up, not Polyphemus, Proptosis, the one that normally decreases your range by a lot. Like, if you pick up Proptosis without, also picking up a bunch of range upgrades, the effective range of your brimstone drops to about 0. Like, significantly shorter than, Azazel level. Or if you have fairly bad damage and you have gulped or, what's the word? Smelted. Oops. The blister. That can get you killed as well. Because it'll make your brimstone beam shove the enemies out of the beam so you can't, like, catch them in it and hit them repeatedly with it. Like, there's a few different things that just interact really badly. And you can pick them up on accident on Curse of the Blind. Or if you, have a gulp pill but it's still got 3 question marks. And you gulp the trinket on accident. Yeah. If you win, like, if you do 31, you get the, I think, dedication achievement, which I want to say unlocks broken modem. If you win 5 of them in a row after you start them, like, they don't have to be 5 consecutive days, but it has to be 5 dailies that you do in a row. If you beat those, you unlock Cracked Crown. I don't remember the name of the achievement, but it unlocks Cracked Crown, which is just an all stats up trinket. So that is definitely worth doing. Like, when I started out doing the dailies, I would kind of do them like at the very first thing in the morning, so people could watch and like learn what they're doing, so they could do better at the daily. It was kind of an instructional thing, because I didn't have a setup where I could stream yet. So I would just record them and then try to put them up, at like, 5 in the morning or whatever. Oh, congrats. You watched the whole thing live. Oh, I need to stop recording. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you would. I'll see you guys next time.